Hello everyone, hope you're having a good time. My name is Nargis and I'm a master's student in chemistry working under the supervision of Dr. Yolanda Hedberg at Western University, Ontario. For the last year and so on, I've been working on investigating the stability of gold nanoparticles in physiological environment. Since in recent years, gold nanoparticles have been widely studied in use for biomedical applications like drug delivery, targeted therapy, imaging, diagnosis, and many other applications. So in this case, understanding the stability of gold nanoparticles inside the human body and their degradation mechanisms are important to know whether they will reach their target, how they will be cleared from the body, and to guarantee their effectiveness, safety, and long-term functionality. So to investigate their stability, I've used different analytical techniques such as inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry or ICP-MS, which is used for determination of trace metal compositions, dynamic light scattering or DLS for finding out their aggregation state, and zeta potential to measure the stability and surface charge of these nanoparticles. Understanding the degradation and stability behavior of metals is crucial for several reasons, particularly in the fields of materials science, engineering, and industry. Corrosion is a common degradation process in metals and plays a significant role in people's life and world around us. It is a natural process involving the degradation of metals due to chemical reaction between the metal and its surrounding environment, leading to a loss of material, weakening of structures, and decreasing mechanical properties. It has a wide-ranging consequences in various sectors, and knowing about it can be beneficial in many ways, which I'm going to mention some of them briefly. So, corrosion-related failures can pose safety risk. Therefore, understanding and addressing it is essential as it helps to increase safety and prevent unexpected failure of infrastructures. Different applications and environments require specific material properties, so knowing about potential degradation mechanisms allow for a selection of material that can withstand the specific environmental conditions. Additionally, degradation of metals can lead to increased maintenance costs, repair expenses, and premature replacement of components, which result in substantial costs for industries, governments, and consumers. The global cost of corrosion is estimated to be several percentage points of the GDP of many countries. The costs impact industries across various sectors, including manufacturing, transportation, infrastructure, and energy. Understanding degradation and corrosion mechanisms enable better economic planning, reducing costs, and contributing to economic growth and stability. Also, metal degradation can have environmental consequences, especially when material corrode or deteriorate. Managing and disposing of these waste adds to the economic burden and has environmental consequences. Therefore, understanding this process helps in minimizing the environmental impact through proper waste management, recycling, and sustainable material choices. During my master's, I engaged in coursework and studies focused on the corrosion of metal products. Also, being in a research group where many people were investigating the corrosion of different metal compounds in various environments made me interested to expand my knowledge in this area. The Create Correct program provides this opportunity for me to work on a different project outside of my institution and to learn new techniques that are helpful for me, my resume, and my future opportunities. In this case, I'm going to use this chance as a co-op student at NRC Institution or National Research Council of Canada in Ottawa for about 3 months in February 2024, working under the supervision of Dr. Nafisa Ibrahimi. She and her team at NRC in Ottawa are specialized in the impact of climate change and atmospheric corrosion of the metal infrastructures. So I was curious to know more about Ottawa since it would be my first time visiting there. So I looked it up a bit, and you know what? It is way more interesting than what I expected, and there's so many cool stuff about it which I'm going to share some with you. So as you know, Ottawa is the capital city of Canada and is the political center of Canada and the headquarters to the federal government. It is located in the southern portion of the province of Ontario between Toronto and Montreal and is situated on the traditional land of the Anishinaabe Algonquin Indigenous people. In fact, the origin of the name Ottawa is derived from the Algonquin word Adave, meaning to trade. The word Adave refers to the indigenous people who used the river to trade, hunt, fish, harvest plants, and for other traditional uses. Therefore, the first maps made of the area started to name the major river after these people. The city's got a bunch of cool museums and galleries showing all sorts of stuff like art, history, science, and it throws a lot of festivals all around the year, like the Canadian Tulip Festival in the spring, the Jazz Festival in summer, and the Winterlude in February, which I hope at least I'll be able to catch that one. And also there's this place called the Byward Market, which is the historic and super old neighborhood in the city, packed with action like culture, events, markets, shops, and local goods. It has lots of cute restaurants and cafes with a variety of cuisine, from casual street food to fancy dining. And they've got the original kiosk of the Beaver Tails where they make these famous handmade Canadian pastries. Also, there's a hotel called Chateau Laurier, which is a super old hotel from 1912 and is one of the Canada's big time landmark. It is like this fancy place where all the VIPs, celebs, and leaders hanging out. And it is so beautiful. As you can see in the pictures, the city in overall is so gorgeous, though I'm not so sure about the winter phase, but I'm still very excited. I definitely want to experience the skating on a Rideau Canal, touring the Byward Market, visiting the Parliament Hill, and maybe some museums. At NRC, I'm going to work on the atmospheric corrosion effect on ACR steel, which also known as weathering steel, which is a material used in bridges. They are low alloy steels with low carbon contents, and they have demonstrated improved corrosion resistance than mild steel. And because of that, they've been increasingly used on treated to construct bridges, relying on the patina development instead of other coating systems. Atmospheric corrosion and the changes in climate, such as temperature, levels of air pollutant, and precipitation, can greatly impact the corrosion of steel bridges. So during my time at NRC, I will be helping in running atmospheric corrosion experiments, doing some electrochemistry, and extensive surface analysis of the patina of ACR steels. Through this program, I get to learn new experiences in surface analyzing techniques and electrochemistry area, which would help me to broaden my knowledge. Working at NRC is a great experience since it collaborates with industry, academia, and other research organizations and helps bridge the gap between scientific research and practical applications. This position offers an opportunity to explore different work environments and build industry connections and help me to expand my social network. It also causes personal growth and self-confidence through exposure to new environment. Therefore, I'm very interested in experiencing this situation and benefiting from it. And at the end, I wanted to thank Dr. Hedberg and her team for providing and supporting this opportunity for interested graduate students.